Hey everybody, JK Calloway here, jumping back into Doom Patrol. We're on to episode 6 of season 2, only 2 weeks left here on the channel. This one's called Space Patrol. Sure, let's go to space. Everything else has happened. Granted, Larry was on his way to space when a negative spirit infected him, so maybe it's a Larry episode, we'll find out. Last we left off almost guarantees it will be because apparently Larry's kid, one of his kids died, and then the other kid invited Larry over to clear out, his other kid's house, and, catch up with the grandkids and whatnot, and then at the end, kind of screwed him over. Basically tried to hand him back over to the Bureau of Normalcy, and he got away, thankfully, him and Rita, because he released negative spirit, took care of a bunch of guys, and then actually grabbed both of them and flew away, which is something I didn't know negative spirit could do, but good thing it could. And on top of that, the other big thing going on is frickin' Jane and Dorothy. Basically, they had a, super power imaginary monster off, I guess. Best way to put it, I guess, but mostly it was baby doll of Jane, and her and Dorothy started fighting because kids fight, that's what they do, except these two have very dangerous ways of fighting. So basically, baby doll locked Dorothy into like a furnace, it looked like, and she got nervous and summoned, I think Manny was his name, the big bear looking thing with saber teeth I should say, and horns, and then baby doll, I don't think it's her power, I'm not sure, but turned into basically Inferno and burned Manny alive and killed him, apparently. So Manny's gone, which is damn. But then Dorothy made a wish, and Candlemaker, I think it's Candlemaker, right? I always call him Candelabra because it seems scarier to me, but literally went to the underground and killed baby doll, which is an interesting thing. Like, can manifest anywhere, including someone's, so I gotta think that's a big fucking story going forward, is basically, each one killed another one of their, personalities for Jane, and friends? Imaginary friends, I guess is the best way to put it for Dorothy, but that's scary. That's scary as hell. All kinds of other things going on with everyone else, but let's jump back in. 2 episodes a week. We'll do 6 and 7 today, and then 8 and 9, the final 2 are next week, so let's jump in. Before we get going, of course, make sure you do hit subscribe for me. I always appreciate that. We just cleared 9,400 this week, which is awesome. Let's keep it going, get us to 10K by next week. Sure, why not? Not gonna happen. But it's super fun. I appreciate all the support. We're doing Umbrella Academy on Tuesdays still, Falcon and the Winter Soldier for a couple more weeks as that wraps up soon. That'll be on Mondays. This Is Us, when it's on, will be on Thursdays. Doom Patrol here on Fridays for a few more weeks. And when we're done with Doom Patrol, we're going to start up the new season of Handmaid's Tale. That'll be on Fridays. As far as I know, they're going to be airing on Hulu on Wednesdays, so we'll get them out as fast as we can, just like we do for every other show, but for sure by Fridays. So that's going to be fun, because that's, Jesus Christ, it's one of the best shows on TV. It's unbelievable. It's horrifying, but it's outstanding. Plus, like I said, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is wrapping up in a couple weeks as well, and on Mondays, when that one ends, we're going to start doing Harley Quinn. So more DC coming to the channel. Cartoon form this time, and it's messed up. But we'll be doing 2 episodes a week of Harley Quinn. That should be a lot of fun. It looks like a messed up, fun, little creepy show. Plus, speaking of DC, we have a new announcement to make as far as Patreon, which is patreon.com/JKReacts. We do full reactions to all the shows we do. Plus, we've done all the MCU, Iron Man all the way to Endgame, and we will be doing Spider-Man Far From Home at some point. But, as well, starting, I believe, in May? We'll check on that, but May or June, we're going to be starting the DCEU. Me and Draco, we're going to start watching that as well. I'd watch all my superhero shows, well, other than Doom Patrol and Harley Quinn. Not watching that with Draco, he's 7 years old. But all the movies, WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I've watched with him. And we're going to start doing the DCEU, because why not? He really likes Superman, he likes Batman, but, you know, he hasn't seen any of the movies. I think we watched Wonder Woman, but that would have been like when he was 3 or something. So I asked him if he wanted to do that, but since we did all the MCU, and he was like, yeah. So that's way in the future, obviously. I think there's only 10 or 11 movies so far in the DCEU. The most recent starting with Man of Steel, so that'll be fun. I've heard they're pretty dark, but superhero stuff, apparently we're into it. We also do some Patreon exclusives. Right now it's Black Mirror and The Wire. That's on weekends. We do full season drops. Coming up May 1st will be I Am Not Okay With This. So yeah, there's lots of fun stuff over on Patreon. And yeah, if you want to support the channel, that's the way to do it. I'd really appreciate it. But for now, man, let's jump back in. Doom Patrol, final 4 episodes. Like, I feel like I've been watching this show forever, but it's only been like, what? Math. We've watched 20 episodes total, so it's been 10 weeks. It's been a little over 2 months, so I guess it's been a while, but 2 more weeks, then we're wrapping it up. I hope there's a season 3. I have not heard if they're for sure gonna happen, but it's been a fun show, dude, and a fucked up one at that. And what I'm looking forward to most right now, Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody hasn't been seen in a while. I don't trust that prick. Let's jump back in. Space Patrol. You made a wish. Uh-huh. Is that just Baby Doll, though? Or did you actually kill Jane?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Chief! There's something wrong with Jane! What the fuck happened? She was with Dorothy. That's not an answer!
Unfortunately it is.
Dorothy's doing.
There's a spaceship outside.
In 1955, the Bureau gave me funding for my Immortus initiative, which included sending a research team into space. I lost contact with them in the early 60s and assumed they were dead. Apparently they're not.
Hello. Welcome back to Earth.
We are the pioneers of the uncharted. Earth's best and brightest. Assembled by a benevolent genius, Niles called him.
The name's Zip. Hotshot pilot. Nothing scares me. Except marriage.
The name's Specs. I'm the brains of the op. And a heartbreaker to boot.
My name is Moscow.
The Russian one.
What is benevolent genius Niles Golder?
He's a little tied up at the moment.
There was a vote. A funeral procession seems appropriate.
But we don't know they're dead.
You saw what that thing did to them.
I didn't do it. It was the candle maker. I'm sorry. I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
What the fuck?
No, she didn't. No, she didn't!
You had a fucking spaceship in this garage the whole time. When I lost contact with the first ship, I saw no reason to use the second.
Oh, bust my chops, will ya?
I got you, you smooth little pip.
What the fuck?
We've been in space for 65 years. It's gotten weird.
Hey now.
Negative spirit.
It seems we have much to discuss.
Oh?
If I remove these bandages,
People die. Yes. It happened to this body too. Before we learned to contain the radiation within our skin. I am embarrassed to say it took 5 years to reach harmony with my spirit, as you call it.
5 years.
How long did it take you?
You can't run away, Dorothy.
Oh.
I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to hurt Jane.
Yes, Dorothy, you did. You made a wish.
Okay.
Okay.
tell me I didn't hurt you. What am I supposed to do? Knowing is your job.
Tell her all will be forgiven. Tell her I love her. What you making?
A grave.
Can I sit here for a while?
I'm going to stay up here, away from anyone I can hurt. Forever.
I don't think that's how oxygen works. You're not alone. I know you want to be alone right now. But trust me, that'll pass. Never again.
We don't know how this works.
You seem to know a lot about the well. For someone who's never been inside it.
Miranda,
If you'll kindly step aside as primary, I'll show you what the girl wants.
Okay.
Hey, for what it's worth, the kid, she's alright. But we're not going home. What the fuck are you?
What the fuck? Why? Why would you do that? It'll make all the sense in the world as we go into the final 3 episodes, I'm sure, but what the fuck is that? You dick. He must have a plan of some sort that he needs to go to with Dorothy alone. But why not, like, what the fuck's Cliff? I don't know. I have no clue what's going on with that. That was unexpected. That was completely unexpected. We finally got to meet Miranda, and apparently not only is she still alive, but she's now primary. I want to know what her power is. I'm scared to death. But, like, I feel like, you know, she basically said, I know what the kid wants, let me take the wheel, basically. But what does the kid want that Jane couldn't provide? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's so much going on. Apparently Larry's gonna go try to mend with his family again, although his son, who's, you know, 3 times his age, obviously, seems pretty dead set on giving him back to the Bureau of Normalcy, which is gonna be a problem if it happens. Rita, kind of reliving the worst day of her life, essentially, when she destroyed the town. But, you know, hopefully she can kind of relive this in play form and be like, yeah, okay, I understand why I couldn't control it, but now I can, if she can. We don't really know that. We know she's having trouble controlling the extendo arms, but, you know, is she good on the whole turning into a blob thing, or is there still emotional moments that make her lose it? Don't know. I really don't know where Cyborg's story is going with his girlfriend. You know, is he gonna try to take out his dad again? And we went through another episode without Mr. Nobody and the Beard Hunter. Remember, they were both in the painting that Cyborg couldn't see, but everyone else could. As far as everyone else is concerned, they could still see him in the painting. So that's gotta be something, but just don't know what, and desperately afraid of what it might be. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode and where we're going from here, because that was interesting and fun and weird and delightful, and yeah. So we'll jump into episode 7 momentarily and find out where the hell Cliff ends up, because he's just hurtling through space at this point, right? Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time.